abruptly shattered. He wakes up to his sister, Razili Ria, yelling at him, "You idiot! Do you even know what time it is? Isn't today your graduation ceremony?" Realizing he is running terribly late, Bhikkhu doesn't even bother getting fully dressed. He just throws his graduation gown right over his underwear and rushes out. On his way out, he spots his sister and her two friends lounging around half naked. Entranced by the view, he stops to stare for a moment. After admiring them, he dashes out of the house, only to crash head-on into a girl, sending them both tumbling to the ground. The girl looks at him and says, "If you want to take me right now, you'll have to come to my house. By the way, my name is Tiffany, and I see your package is already standing at attention." Bhikkhu quickly gets up and brags, "Well, my tool is so huge that it stays up all the time." Tiffany smiles and replies, "I love guys with big tools. I live right next door, by the way. If you ever feel like doing some hard labor in my fields, just bring your big tool and stop by." "I'll definitely be there," Bhikkhu promises. "But right now, I'm late. See you later." He rushes off to his graduation ceremony, and the bad news. At the ceremony, Bhikkhu meets his best friend, Papu Puncher, who is busy recording videos of all the beautiful girls in attendance. Bhikkhu excitedly tells him, "Bro, I just met a girl with an absolutely tight and amazing body. Her name is Tiffany." Papu asks, "Did you actually talk to her?" "Talk? Bro, I'm going over to play her pinky tonight," Bhikkhu boasts. A guy named Matt overhears their conversation, walks up and scoffs, "Have you two losers even seen a real girl in your lives? All you do is talk big trash." After Matt leaves, Bhikkhu tells Papu, "Bro, she is the exact same girl I see in my dreams every night. Today my dream came true. I'm going to spend my entire summer vacation playing with her." But his happiness is short-lived. Bhikkhu finds out he has failed a subject and must attend summer school. Devastated, he says, "These college officials just absolutely wrecked me. If I have to spend my summer at college, who is going to play Tiffany's pinky?" Papu tries to comfort him. "Why are you worrying, bro? Diana Penty and Chusetti are also joining summer school. Both of us brothers will double-team them. Sometimes you on top, sometimes me on the bottom, sometimes you in the front, sometimes me in the back. It's going to be wild." "No interest, bro," Bhikkhu replies. "I only want Tiffany, the queen of my dreams. She is my eternal love. In our past life, I made her a pony, and in this life, I'll do it again." Papu laughs. "Bro, you aren't Tom Cruise that a girl would just walk up and offer herself to you. I think you're just dreaming again." "This is no dream," Bhikkhu insists. "And I have a plan. The principal's master computer can change my grades and pass me." Papu warns him, "You can't just hack your grades. That's illegal." Bhikkhu replies, "Sometimes a man has to cross all lines to get what he wants, and that's exactly what I'm going to do." With that, he sneaks into the principal's office, ensures the coast is clear, and boots up the master computer. The secret lab in Europe. Meanwhile, in a secret laboratory in Europe, two scientists are working on a classified project. Dr. Maggie Marwale announces, "I have created a device that can read anyone's mind. We can even control their thoughts and make them do whatever we want." They begin testing the device on a test subject. Dr. Maggie explains, "This headset is a receiver. Wearing it, she can hear anyone's thoughts, and we can adjust the frequency from our computer here." Back at the college, Bhikkhu is editing his report card on the school website when the computer suddenly shuts down. Simultaneously, the laboratory test escalates. The test subject begins hearing everyone's thoughts clearly, but the device's frequency starts spiking dangerously. Bhikkhu notices a loose wire behind his computer and plugs it back in. At that exact moment, the lab's extreme frequency surges through the main server, connecting directly to Bhikkhu's computer screen. Dr. Maggie panics. "We need to shut it down immediately or a massive disaster will happen." Bhikkhu's screen starts glitching wildly. The moment he touches it, a massive electric shock blasts him across the room. The shock is so intense it leaves his stomach turning. As he gets up to flee, the principal's secretary, Miss Rosie, walks in and locks the door. Care to explain what you're doing here? She demands. If the principal finds out, you're expelled. Bikku begs, please, ma'am, don't tell him. I'll fix everything. Miss Rosie thinks to herself, I have completely terrified this kid. To her shock, Bikku responds aloud, how can you say that? Confused, she thinks again, let's see how I can make him sweat now. Bikku asks, why are you talking like that? Miss Rosie says out loud, Bikku, stay right here. I am calling the principal. As she turns to leave, Bikku thinks, don't go. And suddenly, Miss Rosie finds herself physically frozen, unable to open the door as if an invisible force is holding her back. Bikku speaks up. I'm not doing anything. Honestly, I think you just want to get close to me. The moment he thinks this, his new mind control powers kick in. Miss Rosie suddenly loses control and starts kissing him. Bikku thinks, wow, she is getting really hot. And immediately, Miss Rosie starts burning up with heat, stripping off her clothes one by one. She gasps, I don't know how you are doing this, but you have to leave this college. I will tell the principal everything. Bikku wishes in his mind, I wish she would just get completely drenched. And instantly, Miss Rosie loses all inhibitions. Overwhelmed by desire, she looks around for anyone. A janitor happens to walk past the room. Miss Rosie loses her mind, drags the janitor onto the office table, and initiates a wild, intense session of hard labor with him. Taking advantage of the chaos, Bikku sneaks out. Unleashing the powers, Bikku finds Pappu and uses his powers to make Pappu hand over his clothes without question. Bikku goes home, where his sister Rasili Ria and her friends are still hanging out. Ria mocks him. Look who's here! My brainless brother who failed his exams. Everyone, let's clap for him. Bikku says, whatever happens, Mom and Dad must not find out. Ria laughs. I already told them. Dad is sitting inside coating a wooden stick with oil. You better put some oil on your backside too. Furious, Bikku thinks. You three are nothing but gas bags. Instantly, all three girls start farting uncontrollably. Bikku smirks. Have fun doing that all day? The intense flatulence forces Ria to run to the restroom. Later, Bikku gets sharply dressed and prepares to go out. Looking out the window, he sees his sister's friends still lounging outside. He commands, show me what you've got, and the girls immediately strip down. Bikku dances with joy at the sight. His sister walks past and catches him staring. Are you a little kid getting excited over that? She snaps. You are a total creep. Stay away from my friends, or I'll tell everyone you stare at them all day. Bikku replies, you promised you wouldn't tell anyone. You're the one acting like a baby. The moment he says this, Ria starts talking like a toddler, whining, I accidentally peed on Grandma's carpet today. Bikku mutters, Grandma? And suddenly, Ria starts acting exactly like their grandmother, yelling, you brat! You stole my money, didn't you? Wait till I hit you with this stick. Enjoying his powers, Bikku plays along for a bit before sending her away. He goes outside to admire the friends again, but Tiffany suddenly arrives. Seeing the naked girls, Tiffany gets upset and walks away. Bikku rushes after her, explaining, it's not what it looks like. They are my sister's friends. They just love being naked all day. Tiffany asks, do you stay naked too? If you want me to, I can. Bikku smirks. Also, I want to apologize for this morning. Distracted, he walks right into a tree. Tiffany thinks to herself,